The Henry Stickman franchise is a popular choose-your-own-adventure, and 2 years ago they released a game that features every single adventure Henry goes on. It also includes a brand new story called Completing the Mission. So my adventure now is to get all the achievements in the game, there being a grand total of 82 to collect. Most of the trophies come from getting the different endings. However, the collectible trophies are a nightmare, as there are bios for every character on screen. Completing the mission has 222 to collect. Anyway, shall we start with the first game, Breaking into the Bank. Breaking the Bank has 4 trophies I can get, 1 being just to experience all the fails, 2 being to get the only ending where you use a disguise to trick some dumbass cops to getting into the vault, but then I had to get all the bios, there only being 5, so very easy stuff. And finally, get a miscellaneous trophy for stopping a car from honking. 1 game finished, only 5 more left to go. Escaping the prison isn't much different compared to the previous games, except it has 3 times the amount of endings, and 38 bios instead of 5. There is also some more miscellaneous trophies. The first is the casual playthrough where I get all 3 endings. The first being to escape using some plungers scaling down the side of the prison, then running free. And then the last ending is just calling my good lawyer Saul Goodman to get me out of trouble by saying I wasn't actually robbing a bank, and it somehow ends up working. That gets me 3 trophies. I then went after the remainder of the bios. There were only a few left, so cleaning up my card collection was easy enough. This also lends me a trophy. The last 5 trophies for escaping the prison are miscellaneous. The first one is to just get all the fails. There were only 18, so this was very easy. The next was to grab some donuts. This was spread throughout the entire game. Then find a spelling mistake in a cutscene. Slip and fall, ending my NBA career. I then got the sun to do some pretty weird things. This concludes the second game. Now I get to do some more illegal crimes. I'm thinking of stealing a big-ass diamond now that I'm out of prison, like it's Minecraft or something. In stealing the diamond, there are 5 trophies that I can earn, excluding the miscellaneous ones. 3 of them are just for achieving the 3 different endings, and the other 2 are for getting all 40 fails, which was easy enough for me, as my mother always says, I'm a failure. Last trophy is for collecting all the bios. I have to complete 5 miscellaneous tasks to earn the additional trophies in stealing the diamond. Firstly, I must initiate a Pokemon fight to trigger a glitch that causes the game to crash. Secondly, I am a dumbass and lost 6 points in breathing. Like, how does one do that? The third task is to locate a hidden click me button to unlock an achievement. That is quite complicated. The fourth task involves me falling off the stairs like a goddamn cartoon character. Finally, I must steal not only the diamond, but also every painting in that forsaken place. Now I am looking forward to playing the next game, in which there is an actual storyline. To provide some context, Infiltrating the Airship is about a clan that appears to be involved in some illegal activities, but cannot be prosecuted due to the lack of evidence. As a result, the government decides to send a fugitive to steal some important documents that will enable the authorities to put the clan on trial. Players are given the option to either join the clan and complete the mission, or go their own separate way and disobey the orders. Infiltrating the Airship has 17 achievements in total, including 4 real endings and 1 fake funny ending. These endings are important as they affect how the new game, completing the mission, progresses. The real endings are government-supported private investigator, relentless bounty hunter, rapidly promoted executive, and pure-blooded thief. The fake ending has Henry get shot into this vault where he steals, well, a vault. But it turns out that they just keep good care of the teddy bear inside. Then again, I had to get the collectible achievements before going for the harder miscellaneous ones. Instead of there just being the fails and all the bios, there's a specific one where you get to solve a puzzle at random locations to activate a door that reveals a sword, which I believe is a reference to Zelda. However, I've never actually played Zelda, so I can't be certain. There are only 9 miscellaneous trophies left to obtain before Infiltrating the Airship is fully complete. Most of these are references to movies and games, as well as acquiring the sheep trophy. Additionally, before the sun fails to shoot its laser, there's a dancing butter all over my screen and a golden banana to collect. So that's all the rest of the trophies for Infiltrating the Airship. The next game I played was called Fleeing the Complex. Similar to the previous game, the endings are crucial. There are 5 different endings, each of which comes with a trophy. However, the 2 most important endings are Convict Allies, where you flee with your girlfriend, and the Betrayed ending, where you seek During the game, I had to get all the bios, which was annoying, but not as much as your sister. I also had to awaken the failure inside me and get all the fails. The last 8 trophies for fleeing the complex are as follows. First was to find Waldorf, the dork who is hiding. Next, get jump scared by a funny ass Freddy, then hit an insane no-scope like a true Fortnite pro, pronounce all the vowels in the alphabet till it glitches out to get the medal, solve a basic children's puzzle to get another medal, put my parkour lessons to good use and land a jump, and this time get the moon to fail firing the laser. And then I had to find the Matrix man who likes to smell yellow snow. That concludes all of fleeing the complex. Now I just move on to the last game in this collection, completing the mission. The final game in the collection is known as completing the mission. In this game, the Topak clan decides to commit several federal offenses, similar to your uncle. To do this, they plan on launching a rocket into space. You can either help them, destroy the rocket, or steal all their loot, based on the previous 2 games endings that you choose. Completing the mission has the remaining 27 achievements to collect, and is the largest game, featuring 16 total endings, 164 total fails, and 222 goddamn bios. Most endings are brief, with a few having more than 3 options. However, I won't list out all the endings, only the ones that I like. The best start goes to Triple Threat, where the wall people come, as well as the government. The best overall story goes to The Revenge, where Henry takes revenge on the Topak clan for abandoning him to die. And the best ending is Valiant Hero, where you and Charles go on one epic adventure, only for you to go into an escape pod, and Charles gets left behind as the space shuttle blows up, but he will always be remembered. Completing all the endings gives me a grand total of 16 trophies. Moving on to the next step, which is the collectibles. In addition to the bios and fails, there are now a few Among Us men scattered throughout each storyline. This is because the game developers, in a sloth, also create another popular game called Among Us. Although collecting all the fails was relatively simple, as the map allowed me to skip to the necessary sections, collecting the bios was a different story. It was a tedious task to collect all 221 bios, but I was able to finally find the last man, Mr. McMuffin. The Among Us men were easy to spot, making them a better type of collectible, and collecting them awarded me with 3 trophies. There are 7 more miscellaneous trophies I can earn before I reach the last one. Although these miscellaneous tasks may seem silly, they are quite enjoyable. For instance, paying respects to Henry, engaging in some monkey business, getting to witness the sun's laser for the final time, playing a bad game. Oh, that's right, they call it Valorant. I even tried speedrunning a walkthrough. Who knew you could do that? Which was surprisingly fun. Additionally, I even managed to pick an electric door, and then I dropped my hot knife. Who knew that I had very buttery fingers? These references and jokes made the last few trophies an absolute blast to find. In the second game of escaping the prison, Henry receives a mystery package. Later, while loading into the Chaos Containment Pod, the multiverse becomes unbalanced. By collecting all the fails across all the games, you can activate this bar and trigger a cutscene showing the package being transported across time and space. This event awards me with the last trophy of all the games across this collection, as well as the Platinum Trophy for Henry Stickman, the complete collection. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I kindly ask you to leave a like and consider subscribing to my channel. If you want to see more of my Platinum videos, you can check out my Bendy and the Dark Revival video, which I shall leave on screen now.